Hi there. Fairly new to the podcast, so excuse me if you've already answered this somewhere. Is there some sort of online database or program that you use to search for all of the metrics that you talk about that I've heard so far when looking for ideal rental properties? So, crime rates, school ratings, average rent price, average vacancy rates, all of that kind of stuff. Is there some single place that somebody's offered, even if you pay a fee or whatever, to find that information?
Great question, Blake. Unfortunately, not that I've found, or not that I've found that's any sort of reliable. Sometimes you'll get these real estate gurus that will kind of create, you'll pay like $200 a month to do like searches to try to find motivated sellers and try to find properties and that sort of stuff. I don't really rely on that stuff. I don't find it accurate. In fact, I find it out of date, and sometimes it's just not pulling. It's just not pulling good data. So what do we do? And it's a great question, because when at our company at Morris Invest, would be, where we're building our properties, our new construction properties are in the best neighborhoods in the country that offer the highest return on investment, and they're in the best, areas that are in low crime, best school districts. So we've done all of this demographic data, and it's taken us a year or more to do it. And we're also looking at things that we don't even really talk about here on the podcast, but things like, hey, do we know that they're about to build a new highway nearby? Like, that's an example of like one of our projects in Texas. We knew, based on permits being pulled and city planning, that these areas were about to see a growth in new businesses and highways being built and new hospitals and so forth. And so we were able to buy land near those areas 3 years ahead of time. So that's stuff we don't really talk about here on the show, but it's vital, because then you're going to get new jobs. New schools are being built, new hospitals. All of those things are going to, that you want to be a part of. You're going to see great appreciation in values. So the short answer is no. You're going to want to pull crime data from your local crime websites. You're going to want to pull vacancy rates from local vacancy rate databases. You're going to want to also work at the county level to get certain information on from a county by county basis. I would also get on the phone and talk to property managers in those areas and let them know about the zip codes that you're interested in buying rentals, and talk to them about the vacancy rates. And then also be asking those property managers, what are your vacancy rates? How do you manage properties? So there's a lot that goes into it, but sadly, there's no one database. I wish there was, but it's just not. It's not possible, and some of the stuff is actually not even available publicly. So to pull that into a public source, the reason I say all this is because I've talked to a big data friend of mine who does like really big data projects for like multinational corporations, and we've talked about this actual conundrum. It's not easy to solve. It really is not. So sorry, Blake. No, you just got to do the legwork yourself. But that's how you become successful in real estate, right? If you can do this legwork yourself. If you have any questions related to financing, real estate, taxes, motivation, financial freedom, it all doesn't matter. You can go to our website at morrisinvest.com, click on the little microphone icon and leave us a voicemail message. And of course, while you're there, we have tons of great resources on our website. You can book a call with our team for free if you're ready to actually buy a full service rental piece of real estate. That's what our team does. Build brand new construction from the ground up, working with our property management teams, placing a great tenant in the property, and cash flowing as part of your rental portfolio. So that's what we do, but we have tons of great blog resources and all sorts of other things on our website. So MORRIS invest.com is the place to go, and we will see you next time, everyone. Take care.